Well, hi, it's Paul here from Older But Optional, where all we want to do is just show you that it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still try new things. I came to Mackay about 12 months ago and took up fishing so I didn't kill anyone to remove my stress and as a relief, and it's kind of a little bit addictive, this fishing thing, as you would know. I just come back from a trip for 2 days. I hope you enjoy the video. I want you to watch it all because we can start at the beginning and go through the end. In the end, we're making, I've got Tom, a very good friend of mine, a Maori bloke, to come and help me to make up a special dish you got to watch. So watch the end so you make sure you see. And don't forget to subscribe at the end. Now in this video, we went out for 2 days out around the islands again, caught some great fish. But coming back, the seas are very cruel and unforgiving mistress. Bit of an amateur hour. I ran out of oil. We didn't run out of petrol. I ran out of 2-stroke oil, and it was so rough coming back. We could only go about 10 to 12 kilometers an hour. So I used plenty of petrol, more than I had budgeted on, and so I had to get towed back in and had to wait to be come and got by Luke, who was fishing. And it was, I got to tell you, it was a little bit anxious being stuck out in the oceans, particularly when it was so angry. I had a vomit from seasickness, so that was great. For those out there, I get seasick and I vomited like there's no tomorrow. I'll never be able to drink red Powerade again because it was everywhere. But we came back and watched through the video. It was some good times out there, some beautiful scenery. The sunsets were beautiful, but also the sea's an angry critter, and she takes a toll on me, and she did that this time. I'll be a little bit more prepared for next time. I'm never running out of oil again. I bought 4 litres today, so I never run out. But enjoy, and please then don't forget to subscribe. And love taking you on these adventures. I know for a lot of you it's difficult to do it, but come with me and I enjoy it with us. Good morning. It's a bit after 4:15. I'm so excited. I found it difficult to sleep because we're going out fishing. In fact, we're going out exploring for a couple of days, so heading back out to the islands. Last time, 45 k's northeast of Mackay. Remember last time I had a great time out there. Well, today I am so excited. I can't wait. I may have been, I'm not saying for sure, but I may have been a little bit annoying last night for Leanne. I was pumped, packing and all excited and ready to go. She wasn't so excited because she's got to go to work. But it's 4:30. Well, Luke was a bit late, not too much, about 10 minutes late, so we're heading out now. It's still dark, about 5:15. Hopefully the weather will be good. It says it will be good. Very excited. I'm going to catch some big fish today. So we're going to go out fishing today. Glad you could join us, and we'll see you again shortly when we're out in the water. Well, here we are again, out again, second adventure out this way. We're camping again tonight. This may look familiar, but it's not the same place. It's a different place. Been quite a bit of tuna busting out. We've really got some nice coral trout today. I'll show you that later. And this is it at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is just spectacular. Almost looks like another glass out, so should be a good trip back to camp. We've got a big steak for dinner, can't wait. Or maybe even some fish for dinner. See a bit of sun there glaring in, but we're just outside. I believe that's sorry, I believe that's Whitsunday Island. So we're just going to troll a bit around Whitsunday Island. Been heaps of mackerel around today, cutting me off everywhere. So we'll see how we go. Got some wire traces on. I'm cutting us off on the. I got three of my jigging Z-mans cut in half. Look at that, that's one. So here we are on sunset. Luke and Craig are still fishing. Look at the afternoon. Does it get any better? Sun setting down, beautiful sunset. Oh, look at that. And out to sea. Right, just been out here in the islands. We've had a great time just doing a little bit of luring, and we've also just done quite a bit of jigging. And I just got this beautiful trout on the jig. Beautiful colours, look at the colours in here. Just a really nice fish. Very excited to get a trout. Hopefully we get some more. We'll keep going and see how we go. So Luke's on. What do you got, Luke?
We got a beautiful coral trout.
Oh, I reckon that's about 44 centimetres.
I reckon you'd be pretty close. 44
centimetres?
I'm going to go 40.
Alright, Luke, talk us through.
Oh, yep, so caught this epic trout. Puts me on the lead
truly.
As the sun sets in this magnificent location.
Just caught didn't have the sorry, I didn't have the camera on recording. It's getting dark, ready to go home. Just caught this nice GT. We'll chuck it back in a minute. But relatively good size. We might just measure it to see how big it is. It's about 54 centimetres, so it's a good fish, and we'll chuck him back. So Luke's on. What do you got, Luke?
We got a beautiful coral trout.
Oh, I reckon that's about 44 centimetres.
Like, you don't need a depth sounder for that, like, because he did this depth sounding course and he talks about like how he's like learn all this stuff.
What a magnificent afternoon.
Yoo! Be even better if I hook up in the next 10 seconds.
This is so good. Nah.
Star photos tonight.
Good stuff it is. Let's see if I can get everyone in this. You just have a smile. I actually didn't think it would get this good today.
It was looking dodgy this morning.
Imagine the boat ramp now. Loaded.
On a new rod, but the same reel. It looks like a really good fish. It's pretty epic footage with the sunset. Wow. Get him up.
What's your guess, Luke?
My guess is a big largemouth nanago.
Say finger.
Craig says a finger mark. What do you reckon, Paul?
Finger mark, but I've had one, so.
It's fighting similar. Fighting hard.
Yep.
Do you want me to motor away or just I can push off? Wow. Because we'll be getting shallower as well, so even though you're getting line, he'll probably could be getting closer to the bottom as the depth gets shallower.
They're really big arches, eh?
Spaniard?
Spaniard.
Have you got a net?
Yeah.
That's epic. I just love seeing like people hook up to big fish. Eh?
Bottom's firing up.
How deep is it now?
29.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 30. Oh, that was a hit.
Is it pink?
No?
Oh,
Bottom now.
it is a, yeah, it's, oh, look at that.
What is it?
You guessed it.
You guessed him.
She's a beauty.
Nice work, Paul. Wow.
Hey, that's a fish.
I'm smashed.
Is it as big as your other one, you reckon?
Could be.
That looked like a really fun battle. feel, Paul?
That was awesome. I'm a bit buggered though. That was fun. It was really good. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. We had a good sleep last night. We didn't leave the boats. Sun's rising. You can see in the background of me, beautiful sunrise this morning. And we're just heading out for some fishing. Head home later this afternoon, but it's a bit rough this morning. So I'm hoping as the sun rises, the wind just drops off a little bit to make it a bit smoother. But yeah, it's a bit rough. We'll see how we go. Well, good morning. We're heading out. Look at that sunrise, it is absolutely spectacular. I can't even explain to you how beautiful that is. Hopefully it's still a bit rough, sorry, wobbling around. That is spectacular, really, really beautiful. So that's Brampton Island, and I don't know if many of you remember. I'll try and find the ad on YouTube and put it in here. That's Brampton Island. I remember growing up as a kid, there was all these ads on TAA to go to Brampton Island, and apparently, well, I've seen some videos. I want to have a look at it one day. There's the resort's still there. It was abandoned during the cyclone. It's very eerie. It's dead set. It feels like I'm at Jurassic Park, but there's mist over the top of the hill there. It's quite beautiful. I'd like to have a look at that resort one day. There's a big cyclone and it went to ruin, but it's all still there. Fairly well ransacked, but all the structures and everything is still there. What a shame, isn't it? So I remember flying, I didn't do it, but I remember the ads for flying TAA to go to Brampton Island. Can anyone else remember that?
With prices like this, everybody can go to heaven. So call Australian Airlines or your AFTA travel agent now.
So this is the island we're camping on for a couple of days. We've been on this island before, but we're camping out here just for a night. Just go around fishing. It would be awesome to get up the top of that hill, wouldn't it? But yep, this is where we're staying. Just a nice sandy beach there, up on out of the tide, and it's really good. We're just on our way back now, and it is blown up. This is not much fun. Some big waves coming over the front, but we can't go very fast, so we'll just keep going and just take our time. I am watching TV, watching a movie on the iPad, but it's rough, as you can see. This is how our trip ends. I didn't run out of petrol, I ran out of oil. Two-stroke. Amateur mistake. Amateur, this is getting towed in by Luke. It is very rough. Oh. We're just coming in after a long ride back. Oh, rough and cold and rough. I reckon it was about 45 k's, and I think it's taken us nearly 5 hours. Oh, tragic it was. It was very difficult. So I'm cold. I even had a puke on the way back with a bit of seasickness. So I'm quite looking forward to going home and having a sleep and a cup of coffee. But anyway, thanks for joining us. Well, here we are for our cooking of our food. We just showed you the fish we caught before. Beautiful big finger mark. And my neighbour Tom, my best friend, he taught me how to make this. So we're going to make, what do you call it, family recipe from way back over in New Zealand. What's it called?
So it's raw fish. Some call it ikamata, but we just call it raw fish or marinated fish.
Okay, so we cut the fish up. We prepared that earlier. We've cut the lemons up and we've got our lemon juice here. You're away, Tom.
Okay, yep. So Before marinating our lemon, I like to use the white parts of the spring onion. Doesn't have to be too fine. I just feel that it gives a little bit more acidity to it. Slowly words. So yeah, I try and use a little bit of that, and then I save the leaves for when we actually finish it up. Yeah, so just there. Put that into here.
Tom's not a real Maori because he goes for the Wallabies.
Swearing, hope no one sees this.
He's an All Black supporter.
Yeah, hearty. Have to be. So we can get people like Paul, you know,
Yeah.
bit of an elbow.
Hey, Snake, come say hello. Come on. You have to.
That's alright.
Ian's too scared to come say hello. I'd be scared too because we're pretty good looking guys. You want to put your makeup on so you can come in.
No, because Leah's been doing the real work while Paul's has really been just mucking around.
Yeah, she's the brains of the video. Oh, that's a lot. We didn't use that much last time. That's good.
Yeah. So, and then you can salt it. You can salt it there, Chief. Yep. And then a little bit of pepper.
We're like Peter Russell Clark.
And then just our lemon juice.
We just pour it over?
Yep, pour it over the fish.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's heaps.
So just pour it over?
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's on too. I normally just, have the lemon and then put it into
No, that's a good idea.
Well, this is actually, more hygienic way.
Hygienic, yes. So what does the lemon do?
So the lemon cooks the fish. Dependent on how lemony you want the fish, you can leave it soaking overnight. I kind of still like the fishy flavour, so I kind of do it for like about 4 hours. But apart from that, it's to your taste.
Okay.
That's how you like it, to your taste. And give it a bit of a stir.
Tongs are there.
Tongs, right. What do you want tongs for? Oh, yeah, mix it. Yeah, right.
There you go, Chief.
Oh, yeah, mix it up.
I'll let you do that. Oh, yeah, see, it's good when it overflows like that. That means it's heaps. That's good.
That's amazing how the lemon cooks it, isn't it?
Yeah. The acid there.
Okay, is that enough? Or?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so we can let that sit for 4 hours or overnight.
Yep. Depending on taste, like I said, if you like a real lemony taste, you can leave it overnight.
Okay, so put that over there. What's next?
So after that, then normally afterwards you'd wait for your fish, but we'll just go through the process now. So you can see, we will cut up our tomatoes. I like cherry tomatoes because they're sweeter, but like myself. And then like you can get a good scoop away. When you have big tomatoes, sometimes you're not going to get around. So yeah, I like to just do it in fours, so you can get at least a couple of bits. Now the tomatoes also help to cook the fish while it's still in the coconut cream because of the acid, but it also gives it a nice sweeter flavour, especially the cherries. That's why I like cherry tomatoes.
Yeah. So does all this acid give you reflux?
Yeah, nah, not at all.
No.
No, because it's actually more just for the fish, I reckon. Well, I don't know, I don't suffer from those kind of things, so I've got a bit of a stomach of steel, so it's all good.
Well, that's because you don't drink, that's why.
Yeah, no, that's it. Well, not as often as a lot of other people, that's all.
So tell us how the Warriors go.
Yeah, no, they're going really good. Well, they're at a good spot. I'm glad they're not like near last, so hopefully, we'll be there at the top 8, but, like anything, who knows? Who would have thought that the Panthers were going to get beaten like they did last night?
Who's the Raiders in front?
I'm not too sure about those fellas, because I think they've got a lot of dodgy people in their club.
Lots of Kiwis in that team.
That's most probably why it's keeping them honest, there's all those Kiwis in there.
Yeah.
A few Islanders as well, so. But the NRL, who knows at the end of the day. But the Origin's on, so
yes.
Looking forward to that, definitely.
We're going to have to check their end.
Awesome, unfortunately I've been called into work.
I'll do it the next one then.
Yeah, hopefully.
No, we'll do it the next one, because I haven't got it already yet. Well, because, yes, long story. Yeah.
There's Liam, also got eyes over here.
Yeah, get used to it. The towels don't work on me.
Okay, so once you've done your tomatoes, you can add the green parts of the spring onion. I normally like to put them in last, the spring onions, at least, only because they get a bit salty when we pour in the coconut cream.
Right.
But we can do that now.
Yeah,
Cool. Watch out for the sword.
This is the OCD kicking in.
Sorry. Pretty hot up here in North Queensland. So yeah, so
They've all got their snow gear out today.
that's what's quite funny. I was at rugby league with my son, and he won green jackets, and they're looking at me like, why is he like got a singlet on? And my dad calls, you know, when that's really hot, it just happens that way.
We Lee and I said this morning, I wonder if Tom's wearing a jumper footy today. Rubbed up in there in winters.
Yeah, nah.
So lots of green stuff.
Yeah. Green stuff's good for you, mate. Healthy, nice and healthy.
So if my son's watching this, Callum, did you hear that? Green stuff's good for you.
Make it faster, Kevin.
Make you faster, yeah.
So yeah, you put that in, and then also you put in your fish when that's cooked, and then you just pour in your coconut cream.
And but you drain the
yeah, the lemon juice up.
Drain the
Yeah, because I'm draining the lemon juice, otherwise it'll be really lemony.
Yeah.
And one of the best coconut creams is Colour.
Yeah.
Gee, we might get a bit of sponsorship if we
Yeah.
Colour coconut cream.
Hashtag Cara.
Yeah, Cara coconut cream. Yeah, and then you just pour that into the mixture. See, it's nice and thick. That's why I like it, because when you put in the fish actually breaks it down too, so it's not as thick. Yeah, there should be ample for now.
Okay.
And the spoon.
Spoon. Right, everything prepared earlier.
I'm too big to jump in here,
Not
so.
quite good to be Russell Clark, Peter Russell Clark. Let us know if you remember Peter Russell Clark. How did it go then? Peter Russell Clark.
G'day.
G'day.
G'day. So yeah, and that's pretty much the mixture there. So once the fish goes in there, you just mix it around some more and smell it, eh?
That's
the good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then like I said, you can add more salt and pepper just to taste. A lot of people like salt and pepper, some don't. You just do it how you like it.
Okay.
But that's pretty much the process. You can add other vegetables, capsicum, chilies. My dad likes to add chilies to give it a bit of spice. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Pretty easy, definitely healthy. You know, coconut cream, it's a natural cream, I say. So, and my people, the Cook Islanders, drink it like milk. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the process.
Oh, excellent. All right, so in 4 hours we'll mix it back together.
And then you'll see the finished product.
Yeah.